We would like to invite to the lectern the Executive Director and CEO, as well as Head of School of IIHE, Mr. Bradley Emerson. And Mr. Emerson has a very interesting topic with which he will now deal. The topic is, what is your why? Not why is your what, but what is your why? Bradley Emerson.
Thank you, Arun. At the very outset, let me congratulate all the graduates, the parents, and the families who are celebrating this day, and particularly the ones from the first batch of the UWTSD who had waited a very long time for this moment. A couple of months back, I had the privilege to address a gathering of Rotarians. And I asked them an obvious question: you're all Sri Lankans? And they all said yes. And I asked them, are you all proud Sri Lankans? And I did get a yes, but slightly a lower tone, said yes. And then I asked them, what are you proud of? My dear graduates, you are entering a world which is in recession. The global GDP is expected to contract at 4.5%. The consumption is expected to drop by 3.5 trillion. What are we proud of? Ever since I started work decades ago, I heard this word: we are a developing nation. We still are. We don't know what it is like to be a rich nation. We don't know what it is like to be a developed nation. It's only in 1978 we had a positive balance of trade. We are a country that has a total borrowing is about 90% to GDP. And we are a country whose national income, almost 90% of national income, is utilized to pay debts. And bankers here will know, even at a family level, when our family income, 90% of family income is utilized to pay debts, we as a family cannot survive. If any banker here will see this balance sheet, which has a gearing ratio of over 90%, will write it off as a bankrupt balance sheet. In 1968, about 20 years after independence, we could purchase a sterling pound for 13.33 rupees. And you know how much you pay today, 278 rupees per pound. Same time in Singapore, it was 0.36 Singapore cents per pound, and today it is only 0.57 Singapore cents per pound. Singapore, my friends, is a rock city, has no resources, not even water. Look at us. We are a blessed nation. 32% of our land is cultivatable. We have nearly 30% of our population in the field of agriculture. When I was a kid, like some of you, if somebody asked me what are your exports, you would have said tea, cocoa, rubber, and coconut. And today, we import all of this. Our sovereign rating has dropped to CCC. Who are we in par with? Nicaragua. We are in par with Congo. We are in par with Angola. But we do talk about high literacy level. We do talk about 2,000 years of culture. We import fish. We import tea. Yes, my friends, we import tea for blending purposes. We have a paddy research board. I'm not too sure whether we have come across the Formula One rice grain, which does about 3 times more harvest per hectare. We haven't come across the Formula One chili seed. We have Nara. And we import fish. Interestingly, the volume of imported fish has only gone up from 1,240 metric tons in 2006 to 2,507 metric tons in 2010. We would have said there was a war. We couldn't fish in the north and the east. And then 6,764 metric tons in 2015. Our FDIs for last quarter in 2019 was 146 million. South Sudan had 215 million. And you're graduating. There's a purpose for your graduation. What I'm asking you is, what is your why? What is your why? The why I'm asking you is, what is your higher purpose? We can live like the ostrich. We can live burying our heads in the sand, thinking the world around us is great. But as you walk out of this hall, I want to ask yourself, why am I in Sri Lanka? What is my why of the graduation? The statistics that we see, it makes our nation very fragile. You close your eyes and think of this country, you see darkness. My question to you, is it the darkness of the tomb where our country is to be buried? Or is it the darkness of the womb where a new Sri Lanka can be born? And when it does, can you tell, lean on me? Thank you.